Whatever you put it on. Okay. We're moving down, no work session. We go down to the consent agenda. Does anybody have any comments or questions in reference to the consent agenda, council? Everybody fine? We open it up to public comments on the consent agenda. Anybody wishes to address council? Close the public portion. Go ahead.
Approval of the minutes, June 17, 2013. Resolution number 2013-187 through 2013-198.
Do I have a motion to approve in a second for the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Councilmember Conrad?
Yes.
Councilmember Neville?
Yes.
Councilmember Douglas?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark?
Yes.
Mayor Beck?
Yes. We move, go ahead, down the regular agenda.
Resolution number 2013-199, appointment to the Recreation Advisory Board.
I would like to make a recommendation for Luke Geegan to be a member of an alternate member of the Recreation Advisory Board. As I brought forward before, I'd like to see some younger people be on the Recreation Board. They give a little bit of the inside information we need maybe to help us with what the kids really want in the community, and I think it would be a great opportunity for someone of the school. Luke has been very active in being at our meetings and been very active in the township, doing a lot through his different activities with martial arts. He's been recipient of Lower Township's Rotary first ever Spotlight Student Award. He's volunteered for the County Board of Elections during elections. He's been active in sports, and I think he'd be an excellent alternate member to the Rec Advisory Board.
I'll second that, and the only thing Councilman Douglas forgot was his excellent acting ability too on the plays.
Well, I'll vote for him as long as he doesn't run for mayor. So I'm looking at his resume and it's like, well, slow down here, son. I think it makes sense from the standpoint that when you look at recreation, who uses recreation? I mean, who goes into our buildings, who actually plays on sport teams, but the younger people. And I think it makes sense to put a young guy and a young lady at some point. And hopefully we'll move in. Tom has spoken about that to me a few times. And I think
The mayor's idea, when we were talking, is to actually change the ordinance for the Rec Advisory Board to solidify that there is youth members on it, one male, one female. We need their input. And the mayor's been highly supportive, and Luke, good job. Congratulations. I think you got this vote.
All right, go vote.
Councilmember Conrad?
Yes.
Councilmember Neville?
Yes.
Councilmember Douglas?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark?
Yes.
Mayor Beck?
Yes.
Maybe Luke wants to stand up just to wave so everybody sees the young man. There he is.
We'll get you up in a minute. You can say something at the mic if you want. We have to move down. Once I give a speech already. Yes. Go ahead.
Ordinance number 2013-13, an ordinance amending the property maintenance code of the Township of Lower. This is section 302.4. It's regarding weeds. This is the second reading and public hearing. This ordinance has been made available to the public and has been advertised.
Okay, any council comments on this ordinance? Moved up for public comment, second reading. Okay, close the public portion. Do I have a motion to approve in a second?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Councilmember Conrad?
Yes.
Councilmember Neville?
Yes.
Councilmember Douglas?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark?
Yes.
Mayor Beck?
Yes.
Ordinance 2013-14, an ordinance amending Chapter 185 of the Revised General Ordinances of the Township of Lower. This ordinance means that there will be no notice prior to summons for property compliance. This is also the second reading and the public hearing. This ordinance has been made available to the public.
Is there any council comments on this ordinance? I'd open up for public comment on this ordinance. Close the public portion. Do I have a motion to approve in a second?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Councilmember Conrad,
Yes.
Councilmember Neville,
Yes.
Councilmember Douglas,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark,
Yes.
Mayor Beck.
Yes.
Ordinance 2013-15, an ordinance amending the property maintenance code of the Township of Lower. This also means no notice prior to summons for the property compliance. This is the second reading and public hearing for this ordinance. This ordinance has been posted and made available to the public.
Okay, any council comments on this ordinance? Any public comments on this ordinance? Close the public portion. Do I have a motion to approve in a second?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Councilmember Conrad,
Yes.
Councilmember Neville,
Yes.
Councilmember Douglas,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark,
Yes.
Mayor Beck.
Yes. Move down to administrative reports. Do we have any comments or questions on the administrative reports? Okay, move down to council comments. Councilman Conrad.
Keep it light tonight. Hope everyone's having a good summer. Hope everything's moving forward. Weather's a little crazy, but hopefully in 2 nights, it's going to be a beautiful night.
2 nights it'll be fireworks.
I want it to be a beautiful night.
It's my birthday too. That's why they have fireworks every day. There you go. And I will say, Saturday we had a nice Lower Township kayak fun race on the Wooders, right in front of North Cape May and Town Bank. And I think the mayor, he's going to make a council cup. That way he can give it to me.
He cheated.
I've seen both of you guys take off, and I don't know who got to the other end first, but, we'll leave that up to you guys.
I have a lot to say about that. I'll keep it.
It was a nice day there also. There was a large crowd that came out for the kayak race, and it was, a morning that looked like it was going to be canceled, but then it came out beautiful, and, the fireworks is coming up, and then Saturday we have Well of the Day program at Town Bank, and I think that's another event that's going to be beautiful. So hopefully our weather's going to stay with us.
Lower Township has a lot of friends. We set up the Friends program to support the recreational activities of our community, and it wasn't very hard to find a lot of friends that would underwrite our programs. The fishing community got behind the recreational programs. Jeff Reichel, Danny Cohen, and Keith Lodeman, all part of the fishing community. Each of those companies gave $2,500. And then they were joined with the grocery department in Geisis Market for another $2,500 as gold sponsors of our recreational program. So we're going to be thanking these folks all year, so get used to it, but they deserve a lot of thanks. We're going to be sending out an automated call this Wednesday to let everybody know about the fireworks that these folks made possible, and we're going to be thanking them then. We've also got silver sponsors. So Ed Henry over there at Harpoon Henry's, and we have Kindle Ford. We have the Saltwater Cafe. It's a new restaurant at South Jersey Marina, and I'm going to be thanked.
We just got a $2,500 check today from the Burn Agency.
And thank you very much. The Burn Agency also came through as a gold. That means 5 gold sponsors that came through for us. So we're going to be thanking them all year. That's what we're going to do. But thanks to them, those fireworks are going to be extra special this year. That's all.
Very good. Appreciate that kind of support, that's for sure. Okay, so we got the fireworks now. Everybody's going, right? That's Wednesday, July 3rd. Rain date, we're not going to need it, but it is Friday. And there's a lot going on beginning at 5 p.m. And fireworks starting about 9 o'clock. You can come down and probably see all your council people there, and Norris Clark will handle any complaints you might have. We'll set up a booth down there for resident complaints. We have that. We have Colleen Crippen asked me to keep banging the drum on the 15-minute child break that we talked about at the last meeting. Now, it's not till August 15th at 6 o'clock, but I'm going to read this out at every meeting until we get up there because it's so important. Join the 15-minute child break parent presentation and